Good kill, good kill. Hey, good kill.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. We're doing a quick Mig-15 F-86 fight here today. I just kind of had a craving for this one, I don't know. Sometimes I just like doing this fight. I really enjoy the Mig-15 F-86 fight only because it's so, it's very visceral still, in the sense that like you have very little holding your hands. A little bit more than World War II. World War II is the true like pilot versus pilot experience, you know? But Korea is still pretty good. It's a little bit faster paced than World War II. Aircraft are a little more capable, a little bit faster, a little bit higher pace, but still very much a knife fight. Into the merge here, we're going to take the vertical against this F-86 flown by shotgun. And I'm going to give myself a bit of a challenge today. I want at least one 37mm kill. I'd like to kill him one time with 37mm. We're in a vertical fight right now. The 37mm was originally intended for bombers. You know, a couple of those is going to take down a B-29 or something like that. But if you can put it on an F-86, you can kill him with one round. So I'd like to do that today. It's tremendously difficult. I believe the rounds per minute of the 37mm is 4, maybe 500 at most. And the rounds are very large, so the ballistics is really bad. And, you know, a very low rate of fire. It's very difficult to get on target, let's just say that. But I've been doing some practicing, and I think I can do a better job here. Note that the Mig-15, as long as I hold him in this two-circle fight, there isn't a whole lot he can do. This whole time he's fighting, he's just trying to figure out a way to make this a one circle or something, or to get me slow. Almost rolled the aircraft out there, but we're good. He'll cross my nose here. Whoa, I went for it. God, I love that sound, that 37mm. It just sounds scary, you know? Imagine being on the receiving end of that. It's got a psychological factor a little bit. Okay, he does actually have me slow a little bit here. It's not good for me. So what I want to avoid is being slow and going into one circle, and also flat scissors. That's another thing I'd like to avoid. If we get into a one circle, rolling scissor. That's what I need. And I'm just dropping the nose here, reducing altitude so I can build some speed. I'm trading my gravitational potential for kinetic energy here. And you can see he is once again defensive. As he flies in the vertical, he'll try to switch this fight up. I'm going to take more rounds at him here. Oh, he slipped underneath those. It seemed close, but it wasn't actually. He saw it coming. And so what we'll do now is drop my nose here. He's below me. This might be an opportunity here. Let me see what I can do with this. If I can get it on target here. He's slow too. Oh! Oh yeah, he's done. That got him. I sniped him, dude. That was a pretty nice shot. 37mm. I didn't even zoom in because I didn't expect it to hit. But there it is. That one 37mm connected, and I promise you that was the end of his fight. When that first one hit him, that was it. Either he died or the aircraft died, maybe both. So there it is. He just flopped into the ground. Splash 1 F-86. Mig-15, in my opinion, is one of the funnest aircraft in DCS. I think it's amazing. It's a lot of fun, and I don't know, I think the 37mm really does make this aircraft really, really fun. You do also have 23mm, which are far more effective than anything the F-86 is shooting, with those little 50 cals, which feel like pea shooters at this point. Not to say that he can't get a couple rounds and, you know, penetrate your engine or something and start a fire. Like, 50 cal is still dangerous. I'm not trying to downplay it, but it's no 23mm and it's no 37mm, you know. Into the merge here. Once again, we'll take the vertical. And as much negative things as I said about the 50 cal, it does have really nice ballistics, to be fair. You know, so that is a positive. Into the vertical, he came in with, it appears, actually more energy than me, but I'm gonna go for it anyway. I'm doing it just so he doesn't get the impression that he does have an energy advantage, although if he's looking over here right now, he's gonna see how slow I am, and he should be able to read that as the fact that I'm in a low energy state. He's got much more energy than me. He's down low. It appears he's gonna try to keep this fight fast, and he's smart. Look at this. He saw I was slow, so he kept the fight in the vertical. So, like, knowing full well that because I'm too slow, I won't be able to climb up there with him. And he's absolutely correct, but I'm going to turn into him here to try to avoid him being able to point his nose. And then because I'm slow, I'm going to try to get him into this downward spiral where I can try to rebuild some of my speed. And we're just kicking right rudder here to stay in this downward spiral with him. Come on, cooperate with me. Here we go, we're getting our speed back now, look at this. And 2 circle here. This is fine as we build our speed. I'm tremendously fast, and so he's kind of outrated me a little bit. So I'm gonna go vertical. You can be too fast. If you get too fast, your circle expands. That's not good. Then he can get inside of your circle and shoot you. If you get too slow, your circle also expands as aircraft performance degrades. Incoming 50 cal there that seemed to have missed. It went wide and short, so that's nice. And if I can play my cards right here, that may be the only shot he's gonna get. Because now I have decent speed and I'm vertical fighting him, and he is in a 2 circle. Remember that every time that your nose is chasing his tail, you're in a 2 circle. That can be vertical, that can be whatever, you know. As long as your nose is chasing his tail, you're in a 2 circle fight. I'm reducing the engine a little bit just to take away some of the speed because my guy keeps trying to black out here. And he's trying to keep this tight. You can see he's trying to figure out a way to make this a 1 circle, but as altitude disappears, as we get down low, there's no more opportunity for him to do that. And a really nice way to force a 1 circle is to get me slow, which he kind of had up there, but he chose to do a vertical fight instead. He should have just taken a 1 circle at the way up, you know, when I was I don't know how many feet I was, but you know, we were slow up top. That's where he should have done that, in my humble opinion. Not to say that his decision to make it a vertical fight wasn't a correct one. Like, he did read my energy state correctly, and then let me see if I can get lead here. Almost, he saw it coming. But because he read my energy state correctly, he went into the vertical. Like, that was all fine. I think it was where he came into the downward spiral with me, where he allowed me to rebuild my speed, is kind of where he got in trouble. I am currently outrating him. Give him a couple 37mm, see if I can get lucky again. But he's basically been outrated here, and I'm going for a low aspect. We're going for a low aspect position behind him that requires a little bit more patience, but when I get there, he's dead. If I do high aspect, he has a chance of neutralizing the fight here. Here we go, look at this. fairly low aspect here. Let's take some rounds. Oh, he just got through those tracers there, but he is defensive here as he flails around trying to present a difficult target to hit. I'm trying my best here. It's not easy. Ah, how did I miss? I was sure that was going to get him. Ah, there we go. Yep. He just ate 3 of them there. And there he goes. Notice there's no ejection. I kind of hope it's obvious from watching these videos how much I really do enjoy the Mig-15. And I kind of, you know, when I first started, I didn't think I would. And to be honest, it was difficult at first. She is kind of a pig, the Mig-15 here. At least initially when you don't really know what you're doing. But once you get the hang of this thing, you see what it likes, and you start, you know, giving the aircraft what it's asking for, the Mig-15 is pretty awesome. And you'd be surprised how well you can make this thing move and how maneuverable it really is. One last round here into the merge, and this time he's gonna go into the vertical, and I'm actually not gonna do that. Let's see how this plays out. We'll slice up a little, do a slight slice up, but we'll let him have the vertical. And he'll come back down. He'll rip by here. He'll be so fast. Yeah. He's actually not as fast as I thought he would be. Nice. Oof. I turned into him there because I thought he would go underneath, but he's not that fast. Oh, he's got my 6 here. We're in trouble, boys. He's got more energy than me. I should have followed him up there. And here we go. Oh, no!